the lie detector determined that was a lie.
No funeral, no death certificate, no ashes. Tonight, that is what some families say they are dealing with after losing their loved ones.
Investigators say this man, Javon Major, posed as a funeral director. They believe there are more victims.
The investigation started 8 months ago. Tonight, 2 people have been arrested, and victims are still demanding justice because they say in some cases their loved ones' bodies were bloated and dark when they should have been embalmed.
My son got killed, and for him to come and take advantage of us, that's not right.
Anita Thomas is one.
I have never heard of anybody doing this, but this man needs to be buried under the jail.
Shuttamis Hicks is another, both united in grief, but caught in a scheme.
It turns my stomach because you're dealing with people at the most vulnerable time of their lives.
Investigators from Harris County Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen's office arrested 26-year-old Javon Major and 38-year-old Sandy Broussard, him for forgery and her for theft, after a tip from the Texas Funeral Commission. He posed as a licensed funeral director and mortician, investigators say. The pair forged signatures of beneficiaries and got life insurance money of dead people.
Funerals were supposed to take place, and there would be no funeral. Embalming was supposed to take place on some of these family members, and it didn't happen.
When I walked in and I looked at my son, his body was bloated. He was dark.
This victim says Major didn't embalm her son properly.
I had to run out to church because I couldn't deal with the smell.
And she still doesn't know if the ashes she's wearing are her own son's. In some cases, Rosen says Major would reach out to families.
When I say this man is a good talker, he can talk you down.
Claiming to be friends with the deceased. In others,
he got a suit on. He looking real nice. You know, he like, oh, this is my business card. Like, he got it all planned out just like a scammer does.
No matter how he did it, these alleged victims haven't been able to grieve appropriately and say he must be stopped.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week. My day is going absolutely magnificent. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family, and much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Texas by way of Houston. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Texas, everybody inside the great city of Houston. Now, before I start this video, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. Now, you all, you know what today is. Today is what? Yes, Trifling Tuesday. Yesterday was Messy Monday. You already know it was a hot-ass mess yesterday. But this story right here really takes the cake because you have a man who go by the name of Javon Major and also a heifer who go by the name of Sandy Broussard, who was down in Houston, Texas, yes, scamming people. And they did it in the most worst way. Now, what Javon Major did was very appalling, him and Sandy Broussard. Now, Javon Major would pose as a funeral director and also a mortician. And he would also tell people that he was a funeral director and had a funeral home. So these people thinking that he's legit would take their loved ones over there in their final moment. So you had unsuspecting people who thought Javon Major was a real funeral director and he was a mortician. Come to find out, oh, that was a damn lie. Now, what's really appalling is how they really did these victims. Now, you had one mom actually. She was bringing her son to Javon Major. Her son was killed. And the way he did that woman's son was very appalling. And Miss, I don't know your name. I'm very sorry that happened to you. But listen to what she says about this incident.
My son got killed. And for him to come and take advantage of us, that's not right.
Now think about that. Now just think if you done paid all this money to these people and you already heartbroken because your son was killed, your son was murdered, and you go into the funeral home, and then upon you going to the funeral, you notice that your son's body do not look the same. The body is black and also bloated, and also with a smell.
When I walked in and I looked at my son, his body was bloated. He was dark.
This victim says Major didn't embalm her son properly.
I had to run out the church because I couldn't deal with the smell.
Because he wasn't properly taken care of, and also he wasn't embalmed right. So just imagine how heartbroken that woman must have felt. And she said she had to get up and leave out the church. Now, if that's not enough to make you want to slap somebody, I don't know what is. But the Texas Funeral Service Commission received roughly almost 50 complaints dealing with Javon Major and also Sandy Broussard. So they launched an investigation, and the Texas constables went to Javon Major fraudulent funeral home where they arrested his dumb ass. And it's a good thing they did. Now, it's so sad that you would have a person that would scam people like that. I mean, what is really wrong with people in this day and age? And now I know some of you all may be saying, well, Trey, how did he fool these people into thinking that he was a real mortician, that he was a funeral home director? This how he done it, as you often hear right now.
When I say this man is a good talker, he can talk you down.
Claiming to be friends with the deceased. In others,
He got a suit on. He looking real nice. You know, he like, oh, this my business card. Like, he got it all planned out just like a scammer does.
So not only would he play the part, because it's like faking it till you make it, he would dress up and pretend to be a funeral home director. And when you look a little bit closer, he was not none of that. So I can understand people being fooled. But at the same time, the best thing to do is go to a reputable funeral home. True enough, different funeral homes cost different amounts of money. And I know everybody's financial situation is different. But at the same time, we are talking about your loved ones. You get what I'm saying? It should not be a price on your loved one. So what I'm trying to tell you all is to go somewhere reputable where you know the service is very good. Ask around. And also, if you have any doubts or maybe become suspicious or whatnot, ask the person for their credentials. And also, if you don't know how to read the credentials, the documents and whatnot, bring you somebody that know how to read it or do your own investigation before you hand your loved one over to these people and also give them any money. Now, Javon Major would tell unsuspecting people that he was a funeral home director to gain their confidence. And once he gained their confidence, he would then turn around and ask these people to send him money. And once they send him money, he already knows he has them. So he would step the game up. He would up the ante a little bit. He would turn around and ask the people to send him the insurance policy information. And once he received the insurance policy information, he would then allegedly forge his signature on there. And also, according to the news, in one instance, he forged his soon-to-be brother-in-law's signature on one of these insurance documents and received money. So if that's not enough to make you want to slap somebody, I don't know what is. Now, Javon Major was charged with forgery, rightfully so, and Sandy Broussard was charged with theft. Now, they really didn't say what role she played in it. It's kind of like a conspiracy, really, which means that she had a hand in it. But he was really the main person. And it's good they arrested both of them. But you got to have some damn nerve to sit up here, number one, and scam folks like that. Just think about that for a second. How can a person sit up here and do somebody like that when you see the family grieving and then you got a dead body right there? So you don't give a damn about the dead person nor the family. It's all about the money. But guess what, though? This is what happened when you try to do wrong. Guess what? It always comes back to you. Now, I understand that they have an old saying called fake it till you make it, but I'm sure they didn't mean it like this. But anyway, both of they dumbasses in jail. And hopefully the state of Texas would deal with these damn scammers because it's very sad what these folks done, all for a damn few dollars. Now, Javon Major, as you all can tell, is big as hell. So you already know he was living high off the hog. I'm sure that he spent a lot of those people money on food, as you all can tell, coming out that damn building dressed like that. Sir, what is wrong with you? But anyway, we'll break the rest down as I read a snippet from this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go. Man and woman posed as funeral director to steal life insurance money, says the police, not the Trey King Show, because as you all know by now, going on 7.5 years on YouTube, we don't lie on nobody, we don't speculate, we speak number what? Yes, for facts all day, every day, like my people in St. Louis say. Now getting to the story, 2 people have been arrested, accused of using a fraudulent Houston funeral business to forge signatures and steal thousands of dollars by illegally obtaining the life insurance policies from the families of the deceased loved ones. A damn shame. Y'all out here scamming people and dead people at the same damn time. That's a damn shame. I mean, the living and the dead don't stand a chance when they dealing with Javon Major and also Sandy Broussard. And Sandy, girl, all that money you stole, you couldn't do something with your face and your hair. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But guess what, though? You don't have like 50 complaints with the Texas Funeral Service Commission. I mean, so y'all messed over a lot of damn people. You get what I'm saying? Now, also adding to the story, the news says that Javon Major and also Sandy Broussard is out on bond. And guess what? Y'all better be very careful. If I was y'all, I would lay low. And guess what? I wouldn't show my face out in the public. Because guess what? Also, those families that you messed over have people that love them. those families that y'all stole from and scammed, guess what? They have maybe a crazy relative or two inside their family that will put some on y'all ass because of the way y'all did these people. That's a damn shame right there. Now just think, just because you see somebody dressed up like a funeral director or like a business person, you know, and I understand that we judge things off of what they appear to be. And that's not a good thing, but sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. So I understand when the lady said the reason why she believed him because the way he appeared to be, just like a lot of people appear to be in our life. But guess what? Sooner or later, the real you come out. Now, anyway, let's continue. Big Javon Major is charged with forgery, while Sandy Broussard, dumbass, is charged with theft. Both are felonies, and hopefully they will bust the Texas penal system open very, very soon. But guess what, though? Just think if there was somebody in your family. That's why I take these stories personal, because I put myself in those people's shoes. You get what I'm saying? That's why you hear me speak like this. It's not me trying to be funny or trying to be bad. I don't care about nothing, anything like that. It's about me putting myself inside of these family shoes that these catastrophes and these accidents be happening to. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I talk the way I talk. But at the same damn time, just think about if there was somebody in your family. Just think about, number one, if that was you, they done like that. Now, they also say that maybe some of these ashes that they gave out to these people, maybe that's not even some of their relatives, their loved ones' ashes that they're carrying around or whatnot. So just think about that. Just think if you got ashes in your home and that's not even your loved one ashes, says the news station as you all see right here at the bottom once again, because I don't want nobody saying that I'm lying. So not only would you scam the people, mess over the dead bodies and whatnot, down there bumming them, right? Because guess why? You're not a mortician. You don't know what the hell you're doing. And it's so easy. Only thing you have to do, guess what? Apply yourself. Apply yourself. You can be what you want to be in life. Look, Javon Major, fat ass. If you want to be a mortician, a funeral home director, guess what, sir? Put in the necessary work. It's just that easy. And Sandy Broussard, if you want to be an assistant, put in the work. That way you won't wind up on a Trey King show and on the news for scamming people. It pays to do things the right way. Anyway, let's continue. Now, the Harris County Precinct 1 Constable Office said they, along with the Texas Rangers, investigated the case after the Texas Funeral Service Commission received numerous complaints that the two were operating without a funeral business license. A damn shame. And these people say they received over 50 complaints dealing with Big Javon and also Sandy Broussard, because guess what? They're not morticians. They're not funeral home directors, nothing like that. These just regular ass people who are out here scamming folks. A damn shame. And I don't understand that. I mean, if you got enough sense to sit up here and forge documents and signatures or whatnot, if you have enough sense to sit up here and run this damn scam, even though it wasn't worth nothing, you should have enough sense, number one, also to do what? To go apply yourself and become that what you are pretending to be. Become that. That's all you have to do. I don't understand what's wrong with people. Wake your ass up and go put in the work. But no, people don't want to do that. They want to just take instead of trying to work for what they want. You get what I'm saying? That's why I tell you all once again, it pays to do right. Now let's close up. Now this right here comes from the Houston, Texas Constable Office, and we're going to close on that note. They say this right here. Allegedly, the duo conspired to forge beneficiary signatures, illicitly obtaining life insurance funds, and stealing thousands of dollars. And this will make it even worse right here. And this is going to make you want to slap somebody or slap them when you see them. It says also, and we're going to close, some cases report the disappearance of loved ones' remains, the constable office told the news station. So not only are you stealing money, but at the same time, the loved one remains. Where are these people remains at or whatnot? Where their bodies at? It's a sad situation right there. And to all the victims of this damn scam right here, I feel so sorry for you all. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry that happened to your loved one. And once again, in closing, imagine if that was your family. And also, just imagine if that was you they was messing over in your final moments. That's a damn shame. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. I will keep you all updated as more information come out about the story. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. And remember, one thing, look here, I understand you have to fake it till you make it sometime, but they didn't mean it this way. And guess what? If you want to be something in life, the best thing to do is apply yourself. Apply. That's all you can do. Apply. Instead of trying to lie and scam. Because guess what? Sooner or later, the truth going to come out. And then guess who's going to be looking like a fool? Yo ass. Anyway, you all take care and I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King show. And guess what? I'm out.